Hi Flosstube, it's Bree here with brees.stitching.stuff and welcome to Flosstube number 15. Today is June 18th, 2020 and I am here to bring you guys some cross-stitch stuff. It's been a hot minute since I've made a Flosstube, you guys. I haven't been doing a ton of cross-stitching, which I kind of expected once I went back to work and once the weather got nicer because I'm not just sitting inside as much anymore, but I got some stuff done, and yeah. Also, really quick, we need to say happy birthday to Carla over at Rolodex Stitches. And every once in a while she catches my videos, so I just want to say happy birthday, and I love you, and you're amazing and beautiful, and you're an inspiration to everyone. So happy birthday, Carla. Okay, so I have one finish and I want to show you that first because I am so excited because I haven't had finish in forever and I love this. So if you follow me on Instagram, you have already seen it, which please follow me on Instagram, you guys. I love it. I love being able to get to know you guys on that platform and seeing what you're stitching, because sometimes I feel like I'm talking to myself when I'm making these videos because I don't get to see what you're doing. And I know some of you stitch with me while you're watching my videos, and that's super awesome, but I can't see. So please follow me on Instagram so I can watch you and be creepy and stalk you. Just kidding, I won't. Well, I might. It's possible. Anyways, look. You guys, I love this. So this is Yonder by Hello from Liz Matthews. I did it on a 32 count Lugana that I coffee dyed myself and stuck in the oven a little bit. I wanted a very light marbling. In Liz's picture on the cover, there's no marbling at all. It's a flat fabric. But I like a little bit of modeling, so I did just a little bit. And then I did the called for DMC on the back. She called her, I think it's a silk that she, words. Oh my gosh, what is it? She calls for silk on her patterns, but she also gives you the exact color in DMC. So I did the DMC on it, and I love it. So, and then I made this frame myself. I put this on sticky board, and then I just did, it's just like, it's actually bead board, so it's that like particle boardy material for the backing of it. And then I just did a navy blue paint, and then I did some whitewashing, and then I did a little bit more navy. I just kind of tried to make it look distressed. But yeah, this was a weird size once stitched up, so I couldn't find like, because I didn't want like a mat, I just wanted it to be the stitching, like that's all I wanted in it, and I didn't want a ton of border or anything like that, so I just made my own. The benefits of hoarding random stuff from your house when you do construction. Yeah. I hide it all in the basement so my husband can't see it. So yeah, I love this. It's beautiful. I have it in my living room. It makes me happy. It was a really quick stitch too. I started this during May for my Stitch Sania, and I finished it like the first week of June or something like that. So it's beautiful and wonderful. Her charts are awesome. She has some really cute summer, I think she's calling them summer trees. She has these really cute patterns where they're like cross stitch, but you cut them out and make them into trees. And she has like one that has like American flag, and then one has like red, white, and blue with birds on them. I might get the American flag one because it's super, super cute. But yeah, so thank you, Liz. I love it. It's beautiful. So yeah, I just had to show you my finish because I was super excited. So I'm going to show you my whips. But real quick, I wanted to thank you guys so much for your continued support on my YouTube channel. Leaving comments, private messaging me, subscribing, liking my videos. It means more to me than it should. But I love it. It's amazing. And I've met some really wonderful, wonderful women out there in this world that is so huge. And this cross-stitch platform makes it so small. So thank you so much. And if you're new here, I hope you stick around, like my videos, maybe subscribe. If anything, I hope I inspire you to check out your local needle workshop and spend money with them, support our designers, support our fabric dyers, and just be super supportive, I guess. I'm using that word way too much, but it's very important. I love cross stitching. It has turned into a huge part of my life, and I don't want to see it go away. I know it won't, because it's been around forever and a half, but if we lose all of our shops, they won't be around anymore. So support your local needlework shop. I will continue to say that forever because it's so important. And if you can, use cash, not your credit card. Small businesses get charged to use credit cards, and it costs them money when you use one. So use cash. Anyways, moving on. So these are not in any order. They are just stuff that I worked on in the last few weeks since I made my last Flosstube. So my first one is Serena by Lila Studios. She's beautiful. I pulled all my own floss for it, and I did my own dyeing of fabric, and it's 32 count. I'm doing all DMC fabric, or sorry, DMC floss. I really wanted to start it, and I didn't have the colors, so I just pulled my own, and they're pretty, I mean, they're really close to what is called for. So since the last time you guys saw it, I've been working on the mermaid. Her tail's almost filled in, I got her stomach, and then part of her arm is started. So she's so cute. I really, really like this, and those little spools of thread are just so precious. I love doing the satin stitching on spools of thread. It makes it so cute. And not all patterns tell you to do that, so you just do it because it makes a total difference in how it looks, and it's really awesome. So my next one is a Bluebird Salute by Luminous Fiber Arts. He's the cutest thing in the whole world. I am doing all the called for colors, I believe. I think a couple of them I couldn't find, so I kind of substituted whatever. If they didn't have the overdyed, I just got the DMC. She has a complete conversion on the back. This is 90 by 74. So she stitched this on a 40 count. So mine's going to be a little bit bigger because I'm doing mine on a 32 count, my go-to size. And I got the little bunting down on the bottom, or the outline of it. So there's like 2 more this way. This is, I think, Platinum by Zweigart. I think, right? Isn't that the orange? Isn't that Zweigart? But yeah, I think it's a platinum color. But yeah, it's cute. I will probably turn it into like a flat fold or frame it so I can put it on my shelves. Yeah, sometimes I finish stuff a little bit more extravagantly, like Priscilla-fied. Like Priscilla on Stitching with the Housewives, but most of the time I just like to do simple like frame or flat fold. It just works better for my house because I'm pretty minimalistic on my decorating. So this is a pattern that Laura was stitching, and I saw it, so I had to buy it. So thank you, Laura, for showing this off. And it's Comfort Lighthouse by Carriage House Sampling, and my friend Becky started this as well. Yeah, social media is amazing for the cross-stitch community, because sometimes, like, if I saw this at the store, I wouldn't have picked it up. Like, that's not something I would have bought. Like, it just doesn't catch my eye. But when I saw Laura stitching it, I was like, I need that. So yeah, social media is helping big time in the cross-stitch world because you see your Flosstube friends doing it, or people posting on Instagram. I know, like, for me, like, I screenshot and then I have to find it. So yeah, because sometimes these pictures just don't do it any justice whatsoever. Not by fault at all by the designers or whoever makes their covers, because their pieces are beautiful. It's just sometimes I just don't, like, grab everybody. But when you see them being stitched, you have to have them. So I am doing this on 32 count Lugana. Picture This Plus in the colorway Dapple. So I got, sorry, there's like a fold. Part of that done, and then this is like the start of a bird. I'm doing all the called for in the pattern. So this is a really fun stitch. I'm really excited for it. And this is kind of, It's a little bit more gray in like real light. I can't get it to show. Yeah, it's a little bit more gray, so I thought it was perfect because it kind of made me think of like a night sky, because these are all blues. I think a stormy sky is kind of what I felt that it was calling for, so that's what I went with. It's a really nice stitch, and it's a really big pattern. Like the chart is really big, which I love, because if a pattern's too small, I feel like I have to do too much work paying attention to it. And if it's bigger, I can just sit and watch, you know, a movie or a YouTube video while I'm stitching, and I don't feel like I'm getting messed up on where I'm at. So a big pattern is key for me. All right, my next one I worked on was A Good Marriage by Lizzie Kate. I changed all the colors. I tried to stick with like the lettering, like a similar color to the pattern, but I didn't care. See how you can see like there's like pinks and light blues. I'm not a big like pinky light blue kind of person, so I deepened the colors, but I stayed with like the red family, the blue family, that kind of thing. And that's where I got. So I have like, I think like 9 rows left. And this is actually, I started this like at the beginning of my cross stitch journey, so this is on an 18 count Ada, because that's what I started stitching on. And then I did I think it was like a Rit dye, and then I dunked it in coffee tea until I got like this. I wanted it to look like old parchment or something. I don't really know what I was trying to do, but I really like how it turned out, so that's where I'm at. So hopefully I'll get that done soon, because I just need some finishes. Do you guys get to that point where you just have so many whips and you're not really getting anything finished because you keep starting new things because everything is so pretty and you want all the things, but I really want some finishes, like bad. All right, and then my last one that I worked on is the infamous Mary Needleworker. And this is by Lindy's Stitches. She's beautiful. Me, Becky, and Kimberly, we started a hashtag sale thingy, whatever they're called. It's hashtag friendsofmarysal. Join us, even if you're not stitching it, join it and watch the pictures popping up, because there's some beautiful, beautiful changes that people are doing, and it's really fun. And then you should definitely go check out Stephanie. She started Lindy's Stitchers Facebook group, and the stuff that people are stitching up from her is so awesome. They're so fun to see come up because they're beautiful. Stephanie does an amazing job designing and picking colors out, so it's neat to see other people stitching up what she's created. So here I am. I love it. So I worked on this during my last Stitch With Me video, and I was just working on the skirt. And then I went and, let me just fold it. I got this guy done. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen it, so I'm sorry for repeats, but I wanted to show. I did the satin stitching on the spools here, and this is one color, you guys. So this is, see, I think I did it wrong. I don't know how you really do like this long of a satin stitch, but it's the Weeks Dye Works Peach Cobbler, and that's how much variegation is in it. It's crazy. It's really pretty. This is a 32 count Lugana that I red dyed. And it's all called for floss for the daytime version. I really, really, really like this one. I really want this one finished. Like bad. And Stephanie, being the genius that she is, if you stitch it on the fabric that she tells you in the chart, it will fit into, I think, an 11 by 14 frame. So you don't have to get like a custom frame for it, which I find amazing because custom frames are expensive. And I've just started dabbling in making my own frames, so, but that one I really want to have covered with glass, and I haven't explored like making frames and getting glass cuts for it. So the fact that you can just go to the store and buy a frame that looks amazing for your cross stitch is awesome. Hang on, I need a sip of my coffee. All right, I have a little bit of haul, nothing crazy, literally just like one haul and then a magazine that came in. My dress cross stitch came in, and it's super cute. Laura, you would love this one. I don't know if you have this or not. If not, let me know, but it's super cute. There are a lot of like beachy patterns in here, and then they're starting to put their Christmas stuff out, so their Christmas ornaments. So I was really happy with this one. Hopefully one day I'll actually be able to start stitching some stuff in my cross stitch magazines, because I have all of these pages like marked that I want to stitch, but then I keep buying more things, and yeah, that's what happens, right? All right, and then this pattern. So I don't know where I saw this originally, but I had it saved in my 1-2-3 stitch wish list forever, probably since I started cross stitching, and it's never been in stock ever. And I was just like, you know what, I really just want to find it. So I started looking on the eBay, which I'm not a big eBay person, but when I found my unicorn chart on eBay for a reasonable price, I was like, why not? If they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't. I'm a big believer, if it's meant to happen, it'll happen, and it won't be stressful. I found it for the same price that I would have paid on 1-2-3 Stitch or at like my local needle workshop. And the pattern is Barbara Anna's Funky Bird. It's from 2016. I just love it. He's so cute. I don't know when I'm going to stitch it, but it was just one of those things where I found it and I had to have it. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for him. Have you guys, any of you guys stitched her Funky Bird? I do like Barbara Anna designs. I've done a couple of her patterns, and they're fun. They're fun. All right, that is all my cross stitch stuff right now. I do want to ask you guys a quick question. I was wondering if you guys would want me to do a whip parade. They are probably one of my favorite things to watch on Flosstube, because it makes me want to go shopping, and I love shopping. But is that something you guys would be interested in? Let me know. I have quite a few whips going on now that I've been stitching for over a year. So if you guys are interested, I would love to make a whip parade video for sure. But during me going through all my stuff randomly the other day, because I wanted to look at all the pretty stuff, I realized I had a couple charts that I just know I'm never going to stitch. So I have opened them to look at them because I was going to stitch them, and then I chose not to. So they're basically brand new, but they're not. So what I'm going to do is destash. So if you want it, I will give you a keyword that you have to type in, and then I'll do the random YouTube picker thingy. And if there's more than one person that wants them, and whoever gets it will be notified, and I will let you know and ship it to your house. You ready? So the first one, these are all part of the Welcome to the Forest line, just so you know, by Country Cottage Needleworks. The first one is Forest Bear. The word you want to use is bear. He's a cutie with a little beehive. I'm not going to stitch these. I bought them thinking I would. They've been sitting in my stash for like a year. I haven't done anything with them. I even bought like all the DMC for it and fabric, and I still didn't do anything with it. So the next one is Pink Forest Cottage. Type in cottage. Very cute. Forest Raccoon and Friends. Type in raccoon, R-A-C-C-O-O-N. If you're like me, words with double letters throws you off, and you always spell it wrong. The next one is Forest Fox and Friends. Type in fox. Those are cute. So yeah, I will be happy to ship these off to anybody that wants them. If you're literally the only person that puts your thing on it, you'll get it. I'll email you. I'll wait until I do my next video. So if you want a whip parade, if I do a whip parade, that'll be the next video, or my next Flosstube, or my next Stitch With Me. Just whenever I feel like videoing again. Seems like it's been like every like 2 weeks that I've been kind of filming lately. So something like that. But yeah. But real quick, did you notice something? I finished it. Remember, like several videos ago, I showed you guys my blocks. I finished it. I love it. And then look, I love a striped binding. This is a Quilt As You Go strip quilt. Priscilla over at Stitching with the Housewives does these, ooh, excuse me, all the time. And I really, really want to try it, so I did. Fat Quarter Shop sells packages of pre-cut batting. They have different sizes. I use the 10 by 10 real quick. I'm just letting you know real fast. 10 by 10, I took some yardage from Hobby Lobby. I cut it up into 2.5-inch strips and stitched it in. So like, this is the block right here. So you make these and then you put them together, and I created this bigger diamond look. And then in the middle one, I did all of them with white, so then you have that other design of the big crosses going through. So yeah, I love it. Can I show you? Let's see. And I just did like a mustard yellow back, and then I took some of the some of the fabric and made like a strip of them through the back just to give it some more color. I love it. I've been trying to do some quilting to fill in my time. I have been working, and it's been really exhausting, and so I haven't been doing a ton of crafting, which is really hard for me because that literally is my therapy for real. Like, it's my time by myself where I just get to sit and chill and do my thing, and I get out of my head for a bit, and I just haven't been able to do it lately. So I was so excited when I finished this. I love it. It's really big too. I don't know. I don't want to make anybody sick. I'm moving the camera, you guys. But all the way down to the floor. It's a biggie. I love it. There are I think 48 squares. So anyways, thank you guys so much. I am gonna go and let you enjoy the rest of your day. I really want to thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you got some stitchings done for the last 20 plus minutes that I was making this video. But yeah, continue shopping and stitching, and I hope wherever you are, the weather isn't well enough that you can go outside, get some sunshine. Oh, love my sunshine. Enjoy all the pretty flowers out there. We're in the Midwest, so the flowers are beautiful right now. We have a very small window in the Midwest, I feel like, of everything looking really pretty. So we go from winter, everything being dead, to spring as everything's wet. Then you get your flowers and your green, and then it gets really, really hot and no rain, and then everything gets like crispy looking, and then we go into fall, and that's pretty too. But we get very little windows of the really pretty bright greens and colors, so we've been out a lot enjoying it. But yeah, follow me over on Instagram so I can follow you and see what you're working on, and I just hope everybody stays well, and until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay calm. Bye!